Hi, Jeremy Cordeaux in the Court of Public Opinion. I'm just on air here to let you know that we'll be live streaming the Court of Public Opinion every Friday between 9 o'clock and 12 on jeremycordeaux.com. Please join us. We'd love to have you.
Nurses, we just want to thank you for everything you do. We are ShiftKey.com. Log on today and connect to open PRN shifts in your area. Work when you want, where you want. You can even get paid next day. ShiftKey.com. Start today.
Hey Adelaide, it's your boy Con from BTC, Brighton Trophy Centre.
You ready, man?
And now it's time for BTM.
The place to be.
Best
It's about
Team
that
Mates. Let's go.
Chain smoking pussy.
Thank you to Con and Lena at Brighton Trophy Centre, Steve the Pirate, Mind and Movement Physio, Lee and Danny at Shifty Lizard. This is Best Teammates, the podcast on the Ozcast network. Let's just do a little bit of a roll call. Jarrod Walsh, yes, I'm here. Andy Martin, you here?
Here.
Fantastic. Matty Burgess, you?
Yep.
Rosie Panetta?
Pussy.
Okay. So the last time we saw Rosie, she was in Melbourne protesting, wearing a T-shirt that said "unvaxxed, waxed, and ready to climb." So, Rosie's not here today. We're sending lots of love to Rosie. So, guys, we haven't planned anything. I reckon this is our opportunity to do a real boys edition of Best Teammates. This is like it's a throwback to Best Team Men. It's just, I mean, it's a little bit more boy focused than if Rosie was here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is, I know you always know it's going to be a good one when you walk straight in the door and push record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even say hi. No, down, you go for it. Everyone's looking down. Yeah.
So we have the regulars. There is a Best Team 8, which no one knows about apart from myself.
No, which has made it interesting.
Yep. Andy's doing the quiz. Matt, you're doing the Suburbia Showdown. We have a new Shifty Sound to play too.
Yes.
And we can do a quicker around the grounds to see how everybody's going. Do you want to start off with you, Andy? Because you were sending us drunk messages on the weekend, which we always love, because we know that when you say you're going to get on the terps, we're either going to hear you in a urinal going, yeah, what up, Con?
Yeah, boys. Who's the boys?
But then we got a random message from you saying that you opened up your wallet, which is actually a shock in itself.
Well, what'd you buy? Well, let me take you guys back to the beginning, right?
Okay.
So this was the quiz night for the boys' school. So their primary school puts on a quiz night to raise funds for the school, right? That's what they do. And 2 years ago, I hosted it. And
did you charge them?
I wanted to, but no, it was a free gig. Because yeah, it was. But I drank my weight in water. No, so that was a really great night. Got lots of good feedback from the sponsors and stuff, and that's the main thing, right? It's literally radio.
I can just imagine Andy hosting it going, all right, your buzzers are your favourite piece of male genitalia.
You were there? Yeah. No, all I remember is looking down at the main sponsor table, which was a tiling company, and they're all on
Mr.
there.
Mr. Jackson at the back going, pork sword!
Yeah. And I yelled back, breaking the glass ceiling. Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Oh, no. I know what you did there.
Anyway, and
I have no idea.
Don't worry, we can't mention it legally. Yeah.
During that quiz night, there was a silent auction, so where you go write down the prices on a piece of paper in front of the products.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a real auction, right? So I had to be the auctioneer that night, and it was, and I've never done anything like that, so I just gave it a crack. So I was like,
that's right. Yeah, you spoke about this. Yeah.
Anyway, and I remember looking down at the main table to my right, which was a tiling company. They were the biggest sponsor of the night,
right.
And I remember the main guy,
Frank Walker, National Tiles.
No, I'm not going to say who it is, just in case. But they looked up and they said, "Mate, you do really good doing this."
Why do you always go to a Kiwi accent every time? Every
No.
time, bro.
Well, like, he was impressed, and that made my night because that was the main thing. I didn't care about anyone else, what they thought. This guy, I wanted to make sure that he had a good night because he'd spent a lot of money to be there.
Yeah.
So anyway, 2 years later, COVID happened. So last year it didn't happen because we couldn't go anywhere.
Yes.
And then this year I was like, when am I going to get the call up to host this event? And Yaz is like, I haven't heard anything. I'll ask.
Well,
And
I'm glad that we've actually arranged this moment to talk about the fact that I was asked to do it.
Wouldn't surprise me. No, but the
Where was
best,
Paul?
Well, he was things well.
yeah, he was hosting donut things and running them all. He's busy. So Yaz found out that they didn't need anyone this year because they had organised a company to do the quiz.
Multi-market. Someone in Melbourne doing it.
Is there anything worse than being like getting a gig and then the next year you've been replaced without being?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I used to DJ at all the Port home games.
Yeah.
Before the game? Yeah,
I
just
used
on
to
those
look out of the window,
on
yeah.
those big steps
Next
on
to
the
the
southern
tennis
end.
centre.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
to the tennis centre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that for about 3 or 4 years. And then it was, I think, 2 years ago, I hadn't heard anything. I thought, maybe they're just, cutting the budget a little bit. And then I went to a Port game and I could hear music and I saw the lights and I was like, who is this motherfucker?
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
feel
know him,
awkward
but,
about these times
It was
because
Avicii. It was weird.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. No.
I feel like I've got a really good relationship with the people that I MC for, and like a lot of them have become my friends. And I know that there will come a time where they want to move in a different direction and have a different MC. And I feel for them because of the
gotta make
awkward
that call.
conversation that they're going to have. And I completely will understand if they want to go in a different direction. But them thinking, how do we tell Jarrod we're going in a different direction? If they listen to the podcast, you have permission. Just say we're going in a different direction. Hence Rosie not being here today. Which is
Yeah,
totally
because
fine.
we went in a different direction. We haven't told her yet. We just told her that we're recording tomorrow. It's best team men. You. No, she's coming back next week or the week after, or whatever. Anyway,
Whenever we want to.
so they had replaced me with someone else, and I was like, oh, that's a bit shit.
Yeah.
I thought I did really good, but they've gone for an actual company that puts on the night, which I understood.
So
okay?
they've gone in-house.
Yeah, they've gone in-house, but they paid this company. It's weird. Anyway, so we moved forward a few weeks, and then it's something like, say, a fortnight before the actual event, so a couple of weeks ago, and they call up Yaz and say, hey, can Andy do the auction? Can he get up there and do the auction? He did such a great job last
Specified
time.
role.
Yeah,
And I was
wow.
like, oh yeah, no, I'd be keen for that. She goes, no, he'd like to enjoy a wine. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Thanks, manager. And but she's like, you don't want to sit there for half the night being sober,
Yeah, true.
and then do this thing, and then that's the only reason why either you want to actually go out, because I never go out.
Yeah.
I'm always either working.
I feel like
you guys, right?
I feel
Yeah.
like you'd be a better auctioneer pissed.
I agree.
Oh yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice,
so-
going three. Someone please just fucking bid 4 times.
That takes me to the night on Saturday. So Little Boxco actually supplied all the food for the night to people who wanted to pay for it, and the proceeds went back to the school, all that sort of stuff. So I worked all day Saturday on that because it was a huge order. And then we get there, me and Yaz are just absolutely fucked. Like we're just disheveled. We're just like, let's have a great night on some wines. And so we've got there, we sat down, we've met some people who end up knowing half fucking Adelaide as well, which made it great.
Jarrod was there.
yeah. And I got on the ciders. And do you want to know the brands?
Yes.
Dickens?
Yeah, and
Cummins.
Cummins.
there we go. I was smashing both of them. Anyway, do you know how cheap alcohol is at a bowls club?
Yeah, I find a lot of the
'Cause-
places like that, like swimming centres as well, things are cheap.
Yeah, because I go, no. I also want that wine as well. He goes, yeah, that's included. And I was like,
Yeah, that's unreal.
fucking $12.
RSLs.
That's what I pay for a bloody cider.
Yeah. What brand?
Cummins.
Is he laughing like Peter Griffin?
Anyway, so I'm about 6 ciders in, and the option comes up, and well, let's go back to the start. So this company comes.
What, the
in
whole
like,
podcast?
Yeah. So when we got to the event and we sat down, we're like, who are these fucking peanuts are walking around in these polo shirts that says Quizmaster on the back, right? One looked like Peter Griffin, to give you an example
Great.
of what they look like,
Yeah.
and the other one looked like Peter Griffin was a female. So that would also explain what these two people are like. Not really the host that you would pay money for is what I'm saying, right? Like, I know the quality of host that you get for cash, right? I am the rock bottom dollar host for cash. I know where I'm at, right? I'm no Jarrod Walsh. I'm no Matty Burgess. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't know that.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I remember I once
Nailed a few
hosted
gigs
Adelaide's Next Top Pet in Rundle
Yeah,
Mall.
that is true.
Really?
Yeah, I did. There was literally a catwalk.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was. That's the moment where you go, am I really like doing the right thing?
Should I get a manager?
Am I where I'm meant to be right now?
I mean, I'm watching Andy host a fashion parade saying Calibre instead of Caliber. I mean,
Hey, look, I'm a voiceover guy. I just read what's there.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
Spell it the way you want me to say it.
we're literally in like backstage, Andy and I, the two guys there, and we are in the same dressing room as all of the women getting changed. We're like, we probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah, and why am I naked? There's no reason for it.
And where's Dr. Barry Hoover?
Hey guys, just hang your bloody coat hangers over here, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, so they start, and the quizmaster guy, the head MC of the night, right?
Yeah.
Was fucking atrocious. He was terrible. He was in a bad mood from the go. So he's like getting pissed that people are actually talking over him and stuff. He had a bad mic, a bad speaker. He had one speaker. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know.
What is it? Was that his requirement to provide that?
Probably.
Well, no, yeah, he provided that.
Ah.
And it was weird. It was like some quiz franchise that they had purchased.
Yeah,
And
okay.
they've been running with it for years because the graphics on the fucking screen was like from Windows 8. Like, it was horrendous graphics. And I'm there like, fuck, the graphics are fucking shit, aren't they? There's a fucking clip art up there.
You guys used to get really excited, like in the early 2000s. You'd come home and you're like, spent big today, saved up all my pocket money. What did you buy? Windows XP. Like, you get excited about your operating system.
I got Norton antivirus software. Anyway, so it started. I'm fucking laughing at this guy because I know what it's like to host this event, and he's doing a shocking job. He just had a real bad attitude from the beginning. And I mean, I've done that before, you know, at an event like we just
I've heard your radio shows.
Radio, amazing, national.
Accidentally national.
Yeah, all right, accidentally national. So we've gotten up to the auctioneer bit. I was like, I wonder who's going to do the auctioneer because, the auction because I'm not doing it. And
so you
this
declined.
guy's obviously not doing it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm
got declined on his behalf.
Yeah, that's right.
my
Yeah,
manager,
place manager.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't control me at all. Everything. No. So this other guy gets
Edit
up.
point.
Yeah, like this other guy gets up. Like, who's this Peanut? And he's just some dad, one of the other dads, right?
Yeah.
He's giving it a red hot go. No one's listening to him. Like, he can't talk over the crowd. And so the paid for MC guy starts to take over his role. And I'm like, there's a battle of auctioneers here.
Yeah.
This is not good. And like, this guy's going, why are you talking over me? Why are you trying to take my thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, we get to one of the more expensive things going up for auction on the night. And I'm like, hey, yes, you fucking want this? And she's like, oh, I guess would have two then. And I was like, yeah. Hey guys, like to the rest of the table, like, hey guys, I'm going to wait till the end when he's about to sell it to someone, and I'm going to fucking put a bid in. right? So they're like, going once, going twice, going 3 times. I'm like, me. I'll put a big in. Andy, it's not a big, it's a bid. Oh, I don't care. I'll put some money on it. How much do you want? Anyway, I ended up paying like I don't know, $280 for this barbecue. Right,
It's pretty good.
yeah, no, it was a good barbecue as well. Like this is it's a primary school in the eastern area, so they haven't gone for like, you know, your typical Bunnings 5 burner.
No.
I've
is
got
like-
a Bunnings 5 burner at home, mate.
And how's it going for you, brother?
Yeah, I mean, next question. There's a rat that shits in there overnight, so before cooking meat, I have to get the rat shit off the grill.
Oh, that's nice.
Can't wait to come to yours for a barbecue.
Yeah, so when we Christmas party, so bought the barbecue and felt like I was a baller for once in my life.
Yeah.
Because no one else was like bidding apart from me because I was just throwing bids at them when they probably didn't need to.
Yeah.
So that's how that ended up, and I was fucking hungover Sunday because I haven't drunk in so long.
Yeah.
And to the extent that I did on the ciders, the Cummins.
What time did you finish up?
I think I hit the sack and also went to bed about 12:30.
He's hit the set like, mate, we're just waiting for you to collect your barbecue that you've been... Oh, sorry.
Well, anyway, hitting your sack. Still on the quiz.
Thank you for that, Andy.
You're welcome.
I mean, it was a very long story.
We fed a few other stories.
We did.
I like it. I like it. I
It's
like
good.
Your stories are a journey, and I absolutely love them.
Here's Con.
Let's go into the Shifty Sound. We have a brand new Shifty Sound, and Chewbacca, Stewbacca, and Ripley. We have sent out your vouchers through Shifty Lizard, so you should get them. Let's do the Shifty Sound.
The Shifty Sound.
Thank you very much to Lee and Danny at Shifty Lizard. They've got some fantastic brews. The Session Ale. Apparently, Stewbacca said that you signed an autograph for him. Did he make a delivery?
Oh, that's Stewbacca. I call him Crackers because that's his other nickname.
Oh, maybe that is Crackers.
No,
they're two different people. I've
What
stuffed
the
that
fuck?
up. No, that's Crackers. You signed something for Crackers.
Okay, so,
So you've got that wrong.
What have I
got that
signed
right.
for Stewbacca then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, all right. Thank God. I was thinking that I'd been just like drunk signing shit from people on Saturday night.
G'day, Crackers. And Stewbacca gets home. He's like, why the fuck is he calling me
No,
Crackers?
mate, I tell you what, it's a good day when the Shifty Lizard van rolls up the front of your house.
Yeah, right.
Today's a good day.
Yeah.
What did we get?
I got 4 cartons of Session Ale. What you guys got?
Damn it. Okay, so listen very closely. It was my turn to come up with a Shifty Sound. Hashtag the Shifty Sound. Hashtag the Shifty Sound. Here is your brand new sound. I'm going to play it a couple more times.
Is that you pulling your foreskin back and letting it go?
Hey, you know me well enough to know that I don't have a foreskin.
That's right.
Don't spread misinformation on this podcast, mate.
Sorry, it's just so small that I thought, you know.
There is actually there's a guy that used to play for one of the sporting teams here who could fit 10-cent pieces inside the
Jesus!
Wow.
That's like, those things that cashiers have to crack before they open.
It is. It's just one of
It's one of those.
Is he a grandpa? How old is this guy?
Anyway, let's have a listen.
Oh.
Okay, so do you want... I'll give you a clue to start off
Yeah,
with.
probably
because
give
it
us
should
Foreskin.
No.
10-cent
skin.
piece.
It'd be interesting though if it was foreskin about whose it was that I was recording. That's why I came early here so Andy and I could work together. Anyway, so the clue is fruit chocolate.
Fruit chocolate. Okay.
Fruit chocolate.
Right.
Fruit chocolate.
Have a think about it. Hashtag the Shifty Sound. And look, just guess anything random. It doesn't matter how many incorrect guesses you get. We have a voucher to Shifty Lizard to give away. Hashtag the Shifty Sound. Plenty more coming up on Best Team Mates as well. Minus Rosie Pinetta. We have the Suburbia Showdown very soon. The Best Team 8. We've got the quiz. Before we get to the ads, Matty Burgess, what's going on with your life at the moment, mate? It's great to see you. Fresh shave. Love it.
Yeah, I've been stitched up, boys.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been stitched up, and I didn't handle it very well, I have to admit. So I was driving the other day, and I got a phone call from, and I'm not going to mention who it is, but the company that's building our house.
Yep.
Hickenbotham.
No, I'll say it's not them, no.
Is it the stadium which Gold Coast play at?
No.
Okay, great.
No, this is a new game.
Yeah, it's great.
Guess the builder.
Damn it. That's mine.
Is it Robert?
Roberto.
Yeah.
So I was driving, got a phone call from them, and the lovely lady said, "Hello, it's so-and-so here from XYZ."
Oh, XYZ builders.
Yeah,
the
XYZ
worst.
builders.
Never go
Dodgy.
with
They
them.
No,
leave
don't do
pallets
that.
on your land.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Look, we're just ringing up. I'm from the customer service section, and we just we got your review, and we want to know why you've rated us 6 out of 10. I said, "Excuse me." She goes, "Oh, the review that you left it 6 out of 10. We want to know why. We want to get better." And
This is for the house that you live in right now,
and
right?
I said, "I'm sorry, but I didn't leave a review of 6 out of 10."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No worries. Thanks a lot. I get a phone call from my wife about 30 seconds later. Did the builder just ring you? I said, yep. Did you leave a review for 6 out of 10? She said, yep. I said, all right, well, I just copped it. So thanks for that.
That's so weird that they would try and follow it up, because shouldn't that be kind of anonymous?
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah,
Wow.
maybe. But yeah, I had no idea that my wife had left some feedback for them, and they rang me about it. And I had no idea. I did not know what this lady was talking about.
How are you guys for leaving feedback for certain things? Like, when you go on the run, do you hit the feedback thing on the way out, or
Sometimes.
do you ever give a Google review or whatever?
No, I don't really buy into that sort of stuff.
No, but your little box co would be really reliant on reviews and stuff. I found that with like the workshops that I do. If people are leaving positive feedback, great, but also constructive feedback's I think equally important.
As long as it's constructive and not just abuse.
Yeah.
So do you know what specific feedback your wife gave on behalf of you?
I do now.
And was it offensive?
No, it wasn't offensive at all. It was just, and to be honest, I actually agree with what she said.
Okay.
So, but it just would have been nice that she told me she'd done the survey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she stitched you up
She stitched
massively.
me up. Yeah. So
Did you just say Matt thinks that you're a cunt?
it might have. Yeah. There's every chance it did.
Like a real proper stitch up.
Yeah. Probably.
Just having a chat to my husband and he hits you a real bell end. And the woman
He
rings up,
thinks-
why?
Yeah.
You are a real poop artist.
Yeah. And I said, look, I'd love to help you out with the feedback, but I actually don't know what she said. And then this lady asked me what my thoughts were, and I gave her a couple thoughts.
And what were they?
Yeah, and were they similar to what Kira had said?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So just some misinformation regarding some pricing.
I like this because you're being really careful
Yeah,
about
I
what
am
you
being
say.
really careful,
And I
yeah.
like watching you squirm.
Yeah. No, I'm not
So
squirming.
I'm going to say that I'm going to JB Hot. Oh no, that's I'm going to a shop and I want to buy a product. It says on there that it's a certain amount. So I'm like, hell yeah, that's within budget. I'm going to buy that. I go to the cashier. They're like, actually, no. If you want that to work, you've got to buy this and then add this on and then add this on and then add this on. Then I've ended up spending way too much. Is that what kind of thing?
End up with a barbecue.
Yeah, with a barbecue and a hangover.
Similar, but it was more like if you buy this and then you do this, this, and this, it'll make this cheaper.
Okay. And it didn't.
And it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you saying all tradies are dodgy?
Yes. Especially the ones in Melbourne.
Okay, all right. Let's go thank the people that take care of this podcast. And then we're going to come back with, I think we need to go into the best teammate after this, guys. I just can't wait to do it. Let's go.
Winners, champions, legends. South Australia is full of them, and their cabinets are full of trophies from Brighton Trophy Centre. For 23 years, their family-run business has celebrated victories with a wide range of engraved trophies, cups, plaques, glasses or mugs, honour boards, chopping boards, you name it. Whether in the office or in the field, they'll commemorate any achievement on any budget. Sporting clubs receive free engraving and logos on trophies too. Google Brighton Trophy Centre or visit them in store.
All right, best teammates, we all know that we feel better when we move, so an injury can be really difficult to deal with, not just physically but mentally. The philosophy of Mind in Movement Physio is designed to put you in the centre of your treatment journey and to give you back control. So together, we dive into a thorough assessment and highlight all aspects of your life that can affect how you feel. They then discuss how you can maximise your movement and function while stimulating your body to adapt and heal through active treatments. It's about highlighting what your body can do whilst implementing mindset changes and increasing your knowledge around living with an injury. All listeners of the Best Teammates podcast will receive 10% off their initial consults, so book online through mindinmovementphysio.com or call Steve Stavros. Steve the Pirate is a legend. He's got a beard. 0401 014 333. Welcome back to the Best Teammates podcast. Just to let you know, thanks to Ozcast Network for hosting us here.
You're welcome.
As we were coming back from word to our sponsor. Shout out to Con and Lena as well, and Steve the Pirate, who's working on something very exciting at the moment that I can't share too much about, but Steve's got this really cool thing that he's about to launch, and it's awesome, and it's completely unrelated to what he does for work.
Oh, okay, so it's not opening up more sessions for me to get in.
No, but what was hilarious is Andy's like, what are we doing? This reminds me of someone who I used to work with on breakfast radio. That we would plan so heavily about 10 seconds before. What are we doing? What are we doing? Andy's like, what are we doing for the best team out? I haven't planned anything, even though in a message this morning, I'm like, I've got it. And then as you walked in, Maddie, I'm like, don't worry, I'm taking care of the best teammate. You don't have to worry about anything. You just had a major freak out.
Yeah, I did. So I still am. I'm going through our texts.
Well, let's just go into the best teammate intro.
All right. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Because this fucking volume thing is down.
I think we leave that in.
The best team. 8.
Okay, so Now, Rosie Panetta normally would be here and she'd be driving some of this content. She's not here today. And we said at the start of the podcast, boys, it is boys chat.
Boys.
The men are here.
Yeah.
It's like a throwback to the best team. Man.
So gross.
So I thought, because Rosie's not here, I would have full ownership of the best team 8, which
Really?
means I am going to list off 8 things myself. Because I wanted to get your reaction to this.
Okay, I like it.
Because I think it's important, without Rosie being here, which would probably lessen the offence that would be in this room at the moment, even though last week we did body parts and stuff.
Does this also eliminate her doing the Canva? You can just do it straight away?
Correct.
Because you've got all the information?
I mean, no one really does the Canva anymore. Rosie's 2 weeks behind. So this best team 8 is the 8 best farts in history.
Oh, this is great. Yes, please. Are these all done by you?
No, none are done by me.
None.
None of
I
these
don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, because I got one here that you've sent me that is fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Do you want to play that?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the best team 9 then. This is the best
This is
Walshy
just
9.
to give you an idea of... Now, this is... I'm not saying that this... What you're going to hear is me, but...
It's you.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
So with this one, there's a fair chance I might shit myself because I did a big shit today, but we'll find out. It could be exciting. Let's go.
I love the fact that you had a break halfway through it for a breathe.
He's commentating.
Okay. So here we are. The 8 standout expressions of wind that I have managed to find.
Perfect.
So I think the first one we need to focus is something that I have played on this podcast before, but this is from one of the greatest movies of all time, Step Brothers. Here is number 1 on the best team 8 of flatulence.
So let's do this. You know, you guys are hired. You're in, you know, unless you're like the weirdest guys ever and I don't see it.
Great.
That is the best end.
Was that a fart?
Do you know
I don't know.
I can taste it on my tongue.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I did fart.
That onion and ketchup. It stinks.
Do you know what I love
He's been at
about
Bunnings.
The thing I love about that the most is we're listening to that in headphones. Is it actually pans left to right?
Correct. So we're going to stay on the movie theme, and number 2 on the best team 8 of expressions of wind is from a movie which I've only been to the cinema once to see a movie twice, if that makes sense. So I've only been back once to watch the same movie again.
Okay.
And that
was
was
it?
the South Park movie. So this is from Terrence and Philip's song Uncle Fucker.
What's going on here?
What's garbage?
Well, what do you expect? They're Canadian.
There is number 2 from... We're going to stay with some pop culture and go to television.
Surely that kicked off the whole Family Guy doing those massive, theatre type production things.
True, and it's a really interesting point that you raised. Family Guy.
Oh, is this in the cubicle? Yes. I can actually see Maddie at home on a sampler.
Yeah,
with that one
that's what I
fart
was
doing that.
envisioning. Yeah.
So that is on Family Guy. It's great. You enjoying the best team 8 so far?
I'm loving it. Can you imagine what Rosie would be saying right now?
Well,
That
she
is
would've-
fucking gross.
She would have contributed to it. Okay, now let's go into a little bit more pop culture. This is from American Idol, from the audition process. Simon Cowell is on American Idol. This isn't one of the judges that passes win, though, so you're going to have to listen very closely to one of the contestants.
just farted.
That is good TV. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
You're in!
You're in.
Big freezer.
Okay, so that was number 4 on the best teammate. And then I thought what we'd do is have a look at some animals.
Okay.
So you go to the zoo, and one of the most funny videos on YouTube is a hippopotamus, where people go to the zoo to have a look. Now,
Sure.
if you can imagine, what the sound you're going to hear is a hippopotamus passing wind.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, its tail starts spinning around, and it starts flinging dung. Okay?
Right.
So have a listen to the hippo.
Sounds like a whippersnipper.
Yeah, he's not cutting grass, he's cutting cheese.
That legitimately sounds like when my whippersnipper hits the fence.
We have a couple more to go in the best teammate of passing some sort of gas, and I would like to introduce you to a man whose name is Mr. Methane, who has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest fart in history.
Steady.
Go.
Fly?
Wow.
His prostate must be shattered.
That is phenomenal.
Do they have a Guinness Book of Records guy sitting there at the end just making sure it's a real fart? What do you think he eats?
There's, I don't know, but there's a serious amount of anus control there. Because
Yeah. Like the balloon.
Yeah. So he's, I reckon, got it severely under control,
Yes.
where he knows exactly how much he's letting out.
2 to go, and I'm glad you're enjoying this. So I'm going to change it from bottom wing.
mouth, that's a stretch.
Well, bottom mouth is actually an interesting concept, Andy, and I appreciate the segue because we're going from someone that goes out of their rectum to a guy who is known on YouTube for burps. So this guy decided to get into an empty truck, like the container of a truck, and burp in there just to hear the echo. So I wanted to play this guy for you. He's farting from his mouth. This is Burp Man. Have a listen.
This looks interesting. Nice echo. I wonder how burping will sound like. This empty truck.
Here we go.
Hello.
Net. This is like an fire.
Wow. That sounded like an animal.
It would have hurt.
Yeah. Have you been to Disneyland?
Yeah.
You know the
Disneyland.
abominable snowman? It sounds like that.
All right, the last one on the best teammate of passing wind. This was on live television. You're going to have to listen very closely as well because this guy passes wind at the very start and then talks about his diet. Thank you for being on this journey.
Okay, good.
As I am.
Do you take your clothes? You are.
I can't say.
Do you...
Excuse me.
Is it something to do with wind? Do you just pass? Did you just
I had a big curry last night. Ooh, excuse me.
Is this what you're famous
No,
for?
it's
Not
just,
for trumping. You've just got crap
crapping
wind.
myself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Do you know? I have no idea. I don't know.
I want to play the start of his phone again.
Okay, good.
As I am.
Do you take your clothes? You are.
I can't say.
This is the best timing ever.
So there it is, guys. What are your thoughts on the best team?
I love it. Yeah.
Okay, so look, it kind of leads me into what happened to me over the weekend, and there's three little mini topics I want to throw your way. It is involved with birthdays, dressing up, and also masks. So birthdays, dressing up, masks. First of all, it's one of my good mates' birthdays today, and we have this tradition where we send each other presents or flowers. I sent him a bunch of flowers today just to see if this is okay, because I try to make the message on the card as really awkward as possible. So in a couple of minutes, on his doorstep, a bunch of flowers will arrive with a card that says, on the card, roses are red, this is a card. When I think of you, I get really hard.
Yes.
What would you think if you received that?
Well, does it have a name at the end of it?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Oh,
Whenever I hear farts, my body loosens up.
That was actually live. For
Okay. So dressing up is, guys, do you watch The Masked Singer? I watched that on the weekend. We're having a chat about
I've
it
watched
before.
one episode.
Yeah, I've watched it before, but I don't watch TV anymore because it's shit.
It has to be one of the worst shows I've seen. But
Is it
there's
a kids show?
No. Well, this is the thing. Dave Hughes is on there. Dave Hughes has just been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
They're dancing around. Oh, who could it be? Could it be Toad tonight? But no one has any idea who is in the mask. But it's kind of addictive to try and guess who's in it.
It's a guy from MasterChef one I saw.
George Columbaris.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's trying to run
Everyone
away from
was
the
like,
people they didn't pay.
Did you see who they were guessing for him?
No.
Like Michael Clark, Shane Warne.
I know.
Yuvraj Singh, all these cricketers. No, seriously.
Yuvraj Singh on The Masked Singer. I like what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cricketer, Andy. Cricket's a sport.
Very good. Yeah.
So then I had to dress up on the weekend. I had my daughter's 5th birthday party. I went as Captain America, which was fantastic,
You
right?
look sexy in that.
Yeah, it was a really good thing. But the really
Bit of
awkward
a moose
thing
knuckle
is,
going on as well.
Yeah.
it's a great point.
Do you want to talk about that?
I've gone to the costume store to try on a costume. First of all, I've always wanted to dress up as a Power Ranger. Okay, I love the Power Rangers.
Which colour?
Well, there were only 3 options. There was the pink Ranger, the blue one, and the black one. And the black one was the only costume that fit. However, they didn't have the mask. And I'm like, well,
what?
What
do you mean?
Exactly. So
Off duty.
You need to have the helmet if you're going to
Look like a swimmer.
It was very weird. And I think if you are going to be legitimate, you should have a helmet.
Is
you know what I
Walshy
mean?
is Walshy
in more
a Power-
ways than one.
In more ways than one,
Is Walshy a Power Ranger or Ian Thorpe?
So I said to the woman at the front, like, oh, no, it was a guy at the front, sorry. And I'm like, so why is there a zip in the crotch?
Yeah.
And the response was, because guys are disgusting.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
Was Rosie working with?
No, and I said, so he said, apparently what guys do in these costumes is when they need to go to the toilet, they just go to the toilet.
Oh.
So they don't actually take the suit off to do a wee. They just piss
No, it's
in
like a
it.
wetsuit. You just let it go out the bottom of your foot.
So there's a zip at the front, which I'm like, you can still see the zip. And he's like, yeah, because you've got the underwear on the wrong side. So I was wearing the underwear inside the lycra instead of
hilarious.
outside of it.
Because when you said zip, I just thought it was like some sort of weird sex costume from then onwards.
It looked like that, though. It was weird. So we get to the party. I dress up as Captain America, and it was fantastic. But the awkward moment when you have a kids' party is that we send all the parents off. So the parents could go do their own thing, which means my wife and I were in charge of toilet duty when the kids needed to go to the toilet. So one of these kids, and when you're dressed up as at a kids' party, other kids who are around 5 years old think it's awesome to try and punch you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're dressed as a superhero. Obviously, you won't feel this. Bang!
I'm
Kick me in the
37 and I would have thought it would have been fun to
Exactly.
punch. Yeah.
Well, it's not fun, and I wasn't in a fun mood because I had to go to a triple header of the Sandful afterwards, right? So I then basically...
You don't like doing that, or?
No, I love doing that, but I'm like, I don't want to get assaulted by some 5-year-olds.
in a fucking costume. Sounds like you're going somewhere else, brother. Oh, the Ville Gardens, here we go.
Drop the keys in the bowl.
It's weird. I wanted to go for a run, so I went to the Snake Pit on my way to the Ville Gardens.
Yeah.
We can't talk about
I was
that.
pretty tight. I had to have a Gatorade afterwards.
So, anyway, one of these kids who thought it was hilarious to try and beat the shit out of me turned to me and said, I need to do a poo. And I'm like, okay, can you do that? He's like, no. So I had to take this...
Well, yeah, is that the age? Are they already being toilet trained?
Bit of both. Okay. So my first question was, mate, do you know how to wipe your bottom? And he looked at me and I was expecting him to go, what do you mean? Do you? And he did, thank goodness.
Okay.
But I actually had to stand in the toilet while this kid went and did a shit. Me dressed
What if
as
he
Captain
said
America.
you need to wipe my bot?
No, I would have done it. That's fine. That's fine. But like me wearing a face mask and then having the smell of shit walking out as Captain America, people would have thought that I did it.
Yeah.
It's a really awkward thing when you're at a kid's party and all the parents are gone and kids are punching you. You're like, oh, It's like an invitation. Have you ever dressed up as anything before?
Yeah, well, I did the stomach whisperer for Nova.
Oh, that's right.
And I used to have to use half a roll of gaff to gaff back my old mate because I was sharing with Ben Crawley, and Ben Crawley, who was a Casanova at the time, may have seen him on TV at some point in the ABC and stuff, is half my size. So he's tiny. So they got like a medium. So I'm a large technically, you know what I'm saying? And he's a small. So the costume was big for him. That's all good.
Yeah.
But for me, you could see everything. So
everything.
even if I was cold, you could still see it.
Yeah. We get it, mate.
It was
We've
a
seen
moose
it.
knuckle with an arm hanging off it. And what I remember,
The whole moose.
I remember like the PA to the National Nova person. It was the younger one this time, not the older one. And she'd come through to make sure that I was okay. That's weird to say that now, I guess, I think about it. Yeah. And I was there laying on the ground and over in the hallway, wrapping gaff around my old mate, trying to get it behind me. So when I was in one of the malls in, like one of the arcades.
Yes,
food arcades,
Gay's Arcade, yeah.
Yeah. When I was there talking to Gay, I would tell you what I thought that your stomach was whispering, and I'd go up to your belly, and I'd listen to it, and then I'd go, I reckon it needs some fucking dim sims, mate. And then I'd take it to buy some dim sims, and I'd pay for it.
Right.
So, but what was happening is the gaff, because it was so hot in summer, the gaff was slowly unpeeling.
Yeah.
And people would be looking downwards, and I'd be feeling like a female at a bar, like with two fingers going, look at my eyes, I'm up here.
Right.
Because women would walk towards me, or men, or whatever, and they'd be looking down, and they would be seeing a fucking camel's leg.
Yeah, I know. See, I tell you, this
baby
started
holding
off
an
as me
apple at the end
talking
of it.
about a birthday party, and Andy has gone on a 5-minute monologue about him having a big dick. You are such a wanker.
So the foreskin was just like...
Have you dressed up as anything like on a Mad Monday, Silly Sunday? Didn't you do that earlier this year? You guys dressed up?
We had a Mexican night.
That's right.
Yeah. So, one of the funny Mad Monday, I've got two. So one of the funny Mad Monday ones I did was I dressed up in cricket whites.
Yes.
I had a, I don't know, probably 1.5 meters, 2 meters of PVC plumber's pipe, which I sawed into a half pipe.
And he's like, and that's what they referred to me as.
Pipe.
Yeah, boys.
So I cut the pipe in half to make a half pipe.
Yeah.
Taped it to my right wrist, and then I was the bowler from Test match cricket.
That's good. I like that.
So that's
very
awesome.
good.
That was one. And then as a job, I had to dress up. This is when I was working for the AFL. I had to dress up as the North Melbourne Kangaroo.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
Skippy.
Craig the kangaroo or something like that.
I had to return the costumes today, and then it's just a weird experience.
Yeah.
Costume stores have a funny smell about them. You wonder what people have done in the costume before you. It's just as expensive to hire than it is to buy one. But if you buy one, you go, well, how many times am I going to do this?
I can piss in it if I want.
That's also very true.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, well, let's go into Suburbia Showdown. I think it's called Suburbia Showdown. We're 5 weeks in. I probably should know that.
Yes.
Anyway, Suburbia Showdown. Let's do it. Maddie's taking care of this one today on the Best Team Mates podcast.
Still hasn't changed over. I'm just letting you hold it now. Pad.
Matty Burgess, you are taking over the Suburbia Showdown today.
I am.
Rosie's not here. You're in Rosie's chair.
Yeah, I am.
What does her mic smell like?
I don't know.
Say it.
Whatever.
Say it.
Coffee.
One letter away.
Huh?
Coffees.
What are we doing?
Okay, so these are cinnamons.
Oh, the donut.
donuts. Yeah,
I just made that joke, so
Okay.
show.
No, good.
No, we all know how this works. So
Yes.
you don't have to shout out your buzzer.
Okay.
All right.
Buzzer.
Yeah, buzzer.
Yeah, buzzer.
Wiley buzzer.
Wiley buzzer, yeah. All right, the first one.
Is that?
Football. I'm something you do with your car.
I'm your Adler.
No.
I'm something you do with the car. Push. Start. I start. I'm. Is I'm a synonym?
Yeah.
Me.
No, it's not.
I
But you'll get it.
Oh, so it's I'm something.
Yeah.
I'm
too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy for this shirt.
I live there. No.
Morford Vale.
I'm.
We done?
Nah. Yeah.
Okay.
Something you do with your car. Service. I'm service. I'm drive. I'm push. I'm start.
I'm doing a burnout.
I'm burnout. I'm.
No, you're not even close.
No, okay, what is it?
Linden Park.
That is very good. That is very good.
Yeah, that was
Far
good.
out. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Seems better than me.
Yeah. Okay. Lawnmower, almost a bay.
Gym. Gym, grass.
My brain is not here. It's just trying to process this.
Almost. It's really difficult when you're trying to guess and you don't know
It
the
is.
answers.
Yeah.
Almost a bay. Almost a bay. Beach. What was the first part? Lawnmower.
Yeah.
Beach. I know what it is. It's Victor Harbour.
Yes.
Yeah, well done.
yes.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Timber, Lara.
Woodville.
No.
Timber Lara. Kesha Bryan.
Brian Lara.
I know who he is.
Yeah. I'm going to sign a cricket bat with him. Yeah. Thanks, well.
Timber Lara.
Oh, can you stop saying that?
Woodside.
No.
Say it again.
Timber, Lara.
You're going to play the music, Andy. Thanks. Timber Lara. Fall.
Woodside.
Bingle. Something. Bingle.
Woodville.
Bingle. Lara. Brian.
Brian.
Lara Bingle. Lara Worthington. Lara.
Haley.
Is it Haley Pearson?
No.
Timber.
5.
Timber Lara. Fall.
3. 2.
Knock down. No.
Woodcroft.
Very good. Yeah.
Lara Croft.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, good,
Okay.
good. Well
Sounds
done.
good.
Yeah,
Next one.
we're dumb.
Titanic actress, Aqua.
Rose Barbie.
Close.
Rose Blue.
Rose Water.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, thank you.
Large distance, unimpaired vision.
Unimpaired vision. Long distance. What was that first one?
Large distance,
Yep.
unimpaired vision.
C. Something C.
No.
Something focus.
Ford Focus.
Unimpaired vision.
my brain work.
Yeah. Something clear.
No.
Okay. Something view.
Clearview.
No.
What was
But
the first-
Similar. Large distance. Or Stewart.
O'Grady. O'Grady View.
Stuart. Little.
Little side.
Stuart Jew.
No.
Oh,
Stuart.
View was right.
Lights view.
No.
Clear view.
No.
Long view.
No.
Kilometre view. Centimetre view. Yard view.
Broad view.
Broad view. Yeah.
Edwards. Fuck. Tyson City.
Edwardstown.
Oh.
Because you were trying to say scissor hands. Edwards.
I just gave you that one. David Schwimmer, Marmalade.
Ross Trevor.
Yes.
Oh, that was good, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Coffee Plant Ravine.
Coffee plant ravine. Coffee, caffeine. Plant ravine. What's a ravine?
It's Blackwood.
No.
Grange. Coffee plant ravine. Flower. Grow. Oh. Golden Grove?
No. Out that way.
Lights View?
No.
Modbury.
No, close.
Oh, Modbury Heights.
Geographically close.
Modbury East.
No.
Parafield Gardens?
No.
Manapara?
No.
Elizabeth?
No.
Salisbury?
No. Head back east.
Ingle Farm?
No.
Campbelltown. No.
Tea Tree Plaza.
Further north.
Yeah.
Tea Tree Gully.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yep. Okay. Equitable, open-minded, unimpaired vision, something
God.
you do with your car.
Oh, my God.
Clear Park. Something Clear Park. Fairview Park.
Yes! All right, last one.
You've done very well.
10th one. Okay. Dan, acreage with lots of animals.
Dan, acreage with lots of...
Andrew's Farm.
Yes,
Well
Andy!
done, mate.
Yes.
Well done, mate. That was very good, Matty. Very good.
As usual, I come in from behind.
Oh, well, now this is your moment, Andy Martin. Hey, look, here, we do have merchandise in relation to Best Teammates, so you can go online, ozcast.com.au, ozcastnetwork.com.au.
That's right, mate.
Go to that one and you can check it out. We're all on the socials as well. Hashtag the Shifty Sound to have a guess. We're going to go into the quiz now, and it's normally Rosie's normally a part of this, and Rosie normally leads the quiz, but we said to Andy, you just lead the quiz with whatever way that you want to do it. So what do you got for us, Andy Martin?
Well, I'll play the intro first, and then we'll get into it, shall we?
Okay.
Now on Best Teammates, the Back to the Future quiz.
I have been tossing up the ideas around the place about what I should do for this quiz because I'd realised 20 minutes beforehand of this recording that I was doing it.
Yeah.
So I had to think quick. And I thought, what better quiz than to make it the death quiz? So literally, there seems some sort of like a theme in the ones that I do where there just happens to be a lot of death. So this is nothing against anyone that's died or anything like that. This is just a bit of fun with death attached to it. So
I mean, you can't defame people who have died anymore. So that's why people can say whatever they want about Michael Jackson. You can't. You legally
is he
can't.
dead though?
Well, I'm pretty sure he'd be. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's another quiz.
That's another podcast, I guess. But anyway, should we get into it, guys?
Yes. Yeah, love to. Thanks.
What would you like to? Okay, your buzzer can be your favourite dead person.
Tupac.
Yeah. Biggie. Yeah. All right. Good theme, guys. Good theme. Because that has nothing to do with any of the questions here today, so that's great.
Okay.
All right. So a simple start for this this quiz is just literally dead or alive. Okay. So. He's born 1940, an American
Tupac.
golfer. No,
Dead?
stop talking.
Okay, sorry.
He's born 1940,
Yeah.
an American golfer.
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, Tupac. He's alive.
Yep.
Thanks.
I don't know how I can play this ding.
Don't worry about the ding, mate.
There we go.
Thank
All
you.
right, here we go. Do you want the music behind us still? Or?
Whatever. It's all good,
cool,
bro.
cool. All right, comedian Norm Macdonald died last week. September 14th.
Dead.
No, this is not. Okay, shut up, guys. Yeah. So, listen to the full question, all right? Here we go.
Sorry, Dad.
You're welcome, son. And can you please start talking to me? Comedian Norm Macdonald
Dead.
died last week, September 14th, if we're listening to this in the future, 2021. What did he die of?
Biggie. Cancer.
Yes.
Oh.
It's such a fucked up quiz,
Oh, my
isn't it?
God.
Question number 3. I don't know. I'm not even following who's winning here.
No, it doesn't really
It's
matter,
1-1.
I think.
No.
I think we're all losers at the moment.
That's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh, eh, fellas? Isn't it? It is currently 1-1.
Thanks.
All
You're
right.
actually a really good quizmaster and
are.
auctioneer.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I
Someone should hire you.
I've done one school quiz, so this is great. All right. Question number 3.
Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain died at 61 in France. What was he famous for?
Tupac.
Yep.
He travelled and did cooking, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
He did rode around on his motorbike, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
That's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Googling him.
He's just swiping. All right. Jarrod 2, Matt 1.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, this score is not really relevant.
No, I'm going to update you every time.
Thank you.
Question number 4. Another simple one. Dead or alive, guys. Bruce Lee. Born
Tupac.
1940. Yes, Tupac.
Yeah, he's dead. And
he's dead.
Brandon, his son, died as well. When
that's
they
sad.
were shooting a movie, and literally the gun used in the movie
Was it real?
that was that
real.
one.
It didn't have blanks in it, so he died.
What happened? Like, did they ever find
I
out
don't know.
why that was the case?
I'm not sure. Is there another quiz?
Someone got sacked.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Good quiz, though.
Better keep going so
Okay.
I don't get sacked. You know what I'm saying, guys? Hey? All right. Question number 5. Zookeeper Eric Howie died on Friday, September 3rd this year, age 53. What was he famous for?
Biggie.
Yeah.
Being a zookeeper.
No.
Tupac.
Close.
Is he the guy that does the Howie Games podcast?
I don't know.
Okay. Friends with lions?
No.
He was
okay. He looks like he's done a lot of meth in his time.
Tiger King.
Yep. yeah, he was in the Tiger King.
Oh,
yeah, well done. All right. Anyway, question number 6. Who died in January 2020 in a helicopter crash?
Oh, Tupac.
Yes,
Kobe
Tupac.
Bryant passed away.
Yes, that's
yeah.
right.
Well,
lots of people
a few
did.
other people did too. So.
I mean, that was what I was talking about anyway. I would have given you more clues to get at that person.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway, question. All right, Jarrod 4, Maddie 2. All right, number 7. Chester Bennington died in July 2017. What was he most famous for?
Linkin Park.
And what did he do?
Sing.
Yes. And an extra point if you know how old he was.
43.
Oh, you're so close.
42.
Oh, you guys are so close. 44. No, other way.
41.
Yeah, boy. All right. Jarrod, you're sitting on 5. Maddie is sitting on 3.
What are you sitting on?
Just a lot of love. Question number 8. Another simple one, dead or alive. Martin Scorsese.
Biggie.
Yes.
Alive.
Correct.
Yeah, good one. Good,
Yeah.
great
Well
film guy.
Yeah, really good film.
So I need this to draw.
Sorry?
I need this to level up.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, don't.
All right, Maddie. I reckon you might get this one.
Okay.
Number 9, Saved by the Bell star Dustin Diamond died age 44 in February 2021.
Yeah.
What was his character's name?
Tupac.
On the show? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's Screech.
Yes, that's great. Jarrod. 6 points for you, bro. Maddie's sitting on 4.
So hang on, it's 6-4, and we're going into the 10th question.
That is correct. This question is now worth 1,000 points.
You don't know what's happened, though. If it's 6-4, and we're going into the 10th question, 6 plus 4 is 10.
Yeah, I know. No, because I got the extra point for the age.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Sorry,
You guys fucking following? What's going on? I'm the quiz master. I am the one who writes the rules. You listen to me, boys. And that's what it was like at the school quiz on the weekend. All right. So this one is worth 1,000 points, guys.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right. So
thanks.
which winner gets this will fucking win. All right. This man died of pneumonia December 16, 1980. He wore white suits. He loved to dump chicken in a deep fries.
Oh!
He was a colonel.
Tupac?
Yes.
Biggie. Oh, we answered at the same time.
No. Do the first answer. Who was it?
Is it Grimace?
Your brain was sitting there going, fucking, I need to think of another one.
Ronald McDonald.
Okay. Is it the...
He was a fucking colonel.
Oh.
And he liked to make coffee tables with fucking pieces of paper that was abrasive that would make it nice and smooth.
Hamburglar.
Oh, fuck you. Buddy Hughes is here. Fuck you.
Dylan Sanders.
Close. Dylan Sanders. Oh, he's back in Adelaide, I think.
Okay. You will?
Yeah, you will.
Dylan Lewis.
No. Surprised you said that, though.
It's once a year.
Okay.
All right, fuck this. Colonel Sanders is the answer, but for an extra 2,000 points, what was he most famous for?
KFC! Great quiz, Andy.
Everyone's a winner of that one.
It's been a fantastic podcast. We'll have Rosie back next week. Thank you, everybody, for sharing the love, sharing the journey, and sharing your ears with us on this journey. Connellina, Brighton Trophy Centre, Steve the Pirate, Stavros, Shifty Lizard. I've been Jarrod. You're still Andy.
Actually, bit of side note. Got some feedback on the last episode from Danny from Shifty Lizard.
Uh-oh.
He said, I had a bit of a chuckle over the best teammate that episode, Mature Minds.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he fucking is.
We appreciate it, guys. Hashtag the Shifty Sound. Have a guess. Thanks for listening. Ozcast Network. This is the best teammates.
Buy some merch, y'all.
Signing off.
Brought to you by the Brighton Trophy Centre. Cups, trophy, badges, medals. Yeah, we do it better. Best teammates. BTC, BTM, BTS. Yeah. Best teammates. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ozcast.
Hi, Jeremy Cordeaux in the Court of Public Opinion. I'm just on air here to let you know that we'll be live streaming the Court of Public Opinion every Friday between 9 o'clock and 12 on jeremycordeaux.com. Please join us. We'd love to have you.